So, wanted to do a little VOD review here. Um, yeah, so let's follow you, and let's see where this match ends up. I like to like to look at the laners and their situations to see where I'm going to path first. Pretty sure Kled is going to lose to Jace early on, but he has kill pressure later on, so Jace should win that matchup pretty hard. Um, yeah, jungle can influence the top lane basically. It's easier for you to kill Jace than for Warwick to kill Kled, because Kled has a dash. And he also has his mini form to get away, so he's actually a little slippery if they try to gank him. Um, the mid lane, Vel'Koz pretty solidly wins the matchup, I think, until level 3, when Talon can have kill pressure, especially if the jungler shows up. They can start burning his flash, and he doesn't have defensive summoner. He has ignite, so he is actually really squishy at level 3. I mean, I would suggest pathing to mid lane to like around level 3, just to give him vision and to intervene if he's going on him 1v1. And then for bottom lane, it's really up to the Blitzcrank to make plays. Um, yeah, like Ezreal Nami should win that lane realistically, because Ezreal should just tank every Blitzcrank hook and then E out of it, buffer it. Because this is low elo, I'm gonna assume that Blitzcrank actually wins if he's decent, but that matchup can go either way. And you have gank ability on them actually, because they don't have any escapes like Ezreal does. So you can really influence any lane in this game. I saw that you took blue. That's fine. So you're going after the Gromp here, and I'm actually not a fan of the blue to Gromp. I think it's pretty bad. Unless you're going straight bot lane for like a level 2, level 3 gank, and you're not. You're going straight to wolves. So the pathing here, I don't like this. You know, because you're pathing to wolves here, it means that you're gonna end topside, but your Warwick's gonna be topside before you, like really before you if he plays correctly. So he can influence the top lane pretty hard. This is like assuming that Jace is actually in the lane, right? We can't predict that Jace is gonna AFK for 2 minutes, but the idea is the same, where he would be able to influence lanes way faster than you could. Um, that's like his champion pick also plays into that, but even if you're behind champion picks, like this route is just putting you so behind in like where you can pressure. Like at best, this lets you pressure mid, but if you wanted to pressure mid, you could have gone blue to red to make sure that Warwick didn't try and steal your red. You go blue to red, and then you can think about either Raptors, or you can get the Scuttle to protect your top and mid side. Doing the Gromp there, it just doesn't make any sense to me, because it like limits you from going back bottom when you respawn, or not when you respawn, when you back. Like I really don't like the Gromp there. I think it's just not good. Like if you can even do blue to wolves to red, I think in this current meta it's a bit greedy to go blue to wolves and then red, because if the enemy junglers got a ward on your red, they can definitely try and steal it if you don't take it second, or they can start it. Um, yeah, so I think buff to buff, and then either Rafters or the Scuttle is pretty fine. If you see the jungler is bottom on like any vision or whatever, um, or if you know that he started topside and you know he's going to end bottom, then you can consider going into the enemy jungle and then taking his Gromp while you protect your top lane. So yeah, let's see how this plays out. So you're taking wolves, that's fine. Let's look at the state in mid lane. Looks like Vel'Koz is definitely taking some poke. Yeah, he's not playing this very well with his ranges. So, all right, I gotta. What is this? Where are you going? Where are you going here? What is this? Okay, this is a big thing that I need to definitely get into your mind. Okay, so you just cleared the wolves, right? Um, and you passed around this way, right? So when you're doing camps, you need to think about where you're going to go next, and you need to decide before you're done the camp. Even if it's a suboptimal decision, you need to decide on something because efficiency is way more important than actually making good decisions, especially in low elo. If you just make efficient decisions in the jungle, you can beat most junglers because they'll do dumb shit that isn't efficient. Right? So looping all around here it's like you're watching enemy lanes, but you should have been do that. You should have done that when you were taking the camp. So now you're pathing bottom, it looks like, and you pause there is bad. Like, this is so inefficient. Where are you going? You know, are you looking to gank bottom? Because if you were looking to gank bottom, it would be so much faster if you just took this way, right? And if you were looking to gank mid, you just take this way. You're so indecisive. You can't walk around this way and then not, you know? You need to choose one because you're losing time here. Like, imagine instead if you had decided not to gank bottom because you went this way, if you were actually pathing topside, right? You could have taken Raptors and, like, been on the red by now. And you could have been pretty ahead in experience, right? And you would have matched the red for red with the enemy jungler. But now you're taking a risk on bottom. This is such a risky play because you have no camps up to do, like, while you're trying to gank bottom. I mean, obviously they're way overextended, but, like, ideally this wouldn't happen. This is, like, so dumb. So, yeah, the inefficient pathing is a thing. Like, even if this result ended up being good, if you just blast plan over and E on them, like, your Nami can't follow up at all, right? So, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You committed to the gank bottom, but then didn't do it. They didn't even have a ward. They weren't even backing off, you know? So, you can't... you need to be really efficient. If you decide on something, you need to go for it, and if it doesn't work out, then that's fine, but you need to definitely commit to things instead of just being so wishy-washy, like, oh, I'm going to go bottom, but then I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to leave after being here. Like, okay, if you have nowhere else to go and bottom doesn't work out, you just back. Just back in the brush, reset, get items, get pink wards, and then head straight to your red, and then try to influence topside and midside. Doing this and going straight mid, it doesn't make sense to me. Look at this Talon, from the way he's acting, is going to stay way back, because he either saw you on a ward, which I think maybe... I don't think they did. So he's just playing really safe. I don't think he should be playing safe, because Warwick's here, but it doesn't look like you can gank this currently. You know, like, let's see how he plays. Is he looking to back? No, he's just playing really safe. Because his jungler is nearby, so if you gank him, he has a pretty large chance of living. So, let's go back, because I want to talk more about your movement here. So you path up to gank mid. You don't go into this brush, apparently. I think that going into that brush is fine to see if it's warded, giving the information about this. You're walking all around, you're doing nothing here. You know? Like, it's only now that you decide to go on him. And this is so late. You could have gotten even more than this. You could have actually killed him if you came through here. So, I don't know. That gank is whatever, right? He definitely misplayed it, but so did you. To a large extent, I think anyway. So now you're pathing to either Raptors or red. I guess we're going to take red first. Okay. Now, while you're doing red, you should definitely look top and see what top is like right now. Okay, if Kled is smart, he communicated earlier, and you can look in your chat that Jace has no TP, right? And because he has no teleport, if he backs here, he loses a lot. Looks like the Kled just hard-inted, right? But there's nothing you can do about that, so let's see what your movement was like again. I think you paused. Pausing to stop and just do nothing, it's like the worst thing you can do. You need to be extremely efficient. Because hitting your 6 means that you're online. Your champ is just much, much better. What are you doing here? You can't pause there and do nothing. You have to go straight to your next camp. Going top is okay here. I think that you should have gone top. Actually, no, he has TP, so you're fine. Okay. So you pathed around here doing nothing for a really long time. You need to choose something and just do it, you know? Because the Kled can... Like, even though it's not good for you to go top here, you can go top, and it lets Kled save his TP because you got the farm. There's no reason for him to TP. So, It took you way too long to get the raptors, and you pathed this way, but now you're actually going to the right side. Why don't you just back here? What are you gonna do? You're gonna get your Gromp? Your bot lane's already dead. You can't help bot lane. Mid lane's shoved out. You're gonna get Gromp and then do nothing because your bot lane's dying right now. What are you gonna do here? Where are you going? Realistically, your presence in bottom lane does absolutely nothing here. Like, what are you doing here? You see this? You figured it out. You're not going to be able to do anything here. Why are you pathing bottom here? You can just back. You had no camps up. You had only Gromp, Krugs, and Wolves weren't up yet. So there's no reason for you to be here. If this works, this is just bad, dude. This is actually, oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is so bad, dude. Oh my. That's not worth it, by the way, because now the enemy jungler is going to be way ahead of you. Way, way ahead. Assuming he didn't DC. Did he DC? I think he did. Right, but trading one for one there, it's like, it's not worth it, because you're the jungler. Because now you can't pressure a lane, and Jinx doesn't miss any CS for this, like, at all. She really just, she's fine after that. You know, that flash on her for no sums is just, it's, oh god, it's horrendous. Right, so, you know, now your blue is coming up, so you should probably path bot side because you actually have camps there. And this is rough because if Warwick is still in the game, he can really let you know. He can understand that you only have this side up, so the enemies can really track you hard here. Taking Wolves is pretty fine here. Talon, I don't know what he's doing. He's going for a weird roam. So you take the Wolves, and now what? Okay. I don't like that misstep there, but it's fine. Alright. You don't want to do the Gromp. You want to go bottom for this roam thing. Okay. This is fine. This is fine to follow. Yep. Yep. I think you can win that, yep. You win it pretty hard. At least you should. Vel'Koz should just throw any abilities at this guy. He has flash up too. I don't know why he didn't just flash on him. That's whatever. Your decision to do this is fine, but then going as far as you did is not fine. If Vel'Koz is not going to get in position or flash, there's no reason to just keep going. So the kill onto, who was it? It was, the Talon? The kill onto one of them. Someone, dude, I don't know. I think it was the Talon. That decision was fine, but then after that, because your Vel'Koz wasn't in position, you should have backed off after your smite slow wore off. Right, so now the Warwick, did he reconnect yet? He keeps reconnecting, so I don't know, man. This is a fucking weird one. Maybe this isn't the best game to VOD review, because apparently the top laner shows up late, the jungler's AFK, it's like you need to understand, look at your solo laners, and then look at you. You're 3 levels behind your solo laners. At most, you should be 2 levels behind after a huge heavy gank strategy in the early levels, but you didn't really get that much off. You just pathed inefficiently, and now you're really, really behind. And obviously, you know, catch-up experience is going to help you, but in all that time, you could have been trying for ganks or warding the enemy jungler. It's just like the pathing. It's like, what is this? What am I looking at, you know? Taking the scuttle here is pretty fine, although your bottom already has wards up, so instead you should be looking to help your mid laner. Because these next few levels in mid lane, while he continues to lane, the Vel'Koz can die pretty easily to the Talon. Somehow they're even in CS. I don't even know how that can be. Like, this game state is so sad for you. Like, you're level 5 when everyone else is going to be 7 and 8. Like, you need to hit your ult as fast as possible. So, I don't know, man. This is warded, so they probably shouldn't die to this because you don't have your ult. But she got hit by it, and she's just going to die. Okay. It's pretty fine, I guess. So what is this? What are you doing? You're just standing. You're not doing anything. Channel back, or take camps. Here, I want you to channel back. You're too low to influence the map, and your red's up. What is taking this Gromp going to do? It's going to let you stay bottom, but you enter in half HP while they gank bottom. And we have huge vision on the bottom side, so the fact that your bot lane dies here, that's their fault. You can't do anything about that. You shouldn't try to compensate by staying bottom. You have 6 now, but you can't really utilize it because you're only half HP, so if Warwick shows up to the same lane that you're ganking, you're going to fucking die to him instantly. I don't really agree with this decision to take the Wolves. I don't like it at all, honestly. Like, what are you going to do after this? Do you back now? Or do you... What is this? Like, what are you going to do here? You can't kill anybody here. Oh, what? Okay, never mind, dude. You're a beast. What do I know about anything? But still, it was like way more dangerous than it had to be. Like, your Val had clear intentions to back off. Like, if they... the Jinx had, like, flash heal and didn't use either and just fucking died like an idiot. Like, she could have killed you after if she didn't die there. And then the 1-for-1 is really not all that worth it. Because then Warwick gets even more ahead, right? But except the problem is that he's not ahead because he's AFK half the game. So... It's these ideas, you know? So you're pathing top, I like that. You have camps up. You know, take fucking Raptors into red. Actually, you should take red into Raptors, I think. Actually, either is fine, whatever. You're gonna get the XP on both, the catch-up EXP. So where are you going here? What is this? Where are you going? You have no camps bottom. There's not even scuttle. What is this, dude? Like, even if this gank works, it's bad because you could have pathed top, gotten XP and shit. Like, oh my. You know, it's like I can't expect the enemies to go full retard like this and then for this gank to work. This is so dumb. The fact that this fight is even happening is just so dumb. Like, I don't understand it at all. You have no camps up. You have no reason to be bottom. You don't even know where Warwick is because you didn't ping it out to your teammates that you're going to counter gank. That you, like, know where he is somehow. Because you have no vision in this side of the jungle. You have no vision in their top jungle. You can't know where he is unless he ganks. And then it's too late. This Talon is actually retarded. I don't think he kills you here. But you kill him. So that was just terrible. There wasn't a reason to stay here, by the way. You don't get the turret, so that in itself was bad. You lose the passive here. Do you both die? No, the Jinx didn't go rocket form. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. Cool, dude. Cool. Okay. All right. Why are you still bottom? You can't kill these guys. You don't win the 2v2. That's good on Ezreal. I didn't expect him to actually fucking use his abilities, right? So what happens now? Are you going to back yet? You have a lot of gold, I'm sure. So this tells me that you want to stay bottom. The only reason you want to stay bottom is if you were going to take the dragon, but they just took the dragon and you had a ward on it. Or no, you didn't have a ward on it, but your mid laner knew. Like, your mid laner was being attacked and you're like taking the Gromp. And the fact that you're still bot side, it's just like, why? Why are you still bottom side? So obviously the Vel'Koz can't take the blue right now. Where are you going? What is this? Where are you going? You're going bottom again? There's no way, right? Okay. Holy shit. Finally you backed. This is like a 3-minute late back. This needed to be so much earlier. Like, look at the items you get out of this. Like, holy shit. You're fucking rich now because you had all those items just stacked up. Ugh. You could have backed so much earlier. So, now you're pathing straight top, not through the jungle to your red or anything. So, This is just a lack of foresight, I guess. Like, you didn't know that you were going to take your red when you left base, when you should have, because you don't have the Gromp bottom. So you're not even taking red. You're taking Rapt. No, you're looking for a gank that won't happen, because he just pushed in the wave. Why would he be here? The fact that he's here is dumb. There's no reason for him to be here. I'm gonna cry if this gank works, dude. These ganks are like so... Oh, God. Yep. Okay. So this guy, does he have both his trinkets up? Yep, he does. Wow. Wow. That gank shouldn't work, but he doesn't ward. I don't know what to say. I am very confused by your decision to path bottom whenever possible. Like, even if it's not efficient, you just path bottom. It's like so cheese. The fact that it's working because the bottom lane just keeps running into them like retards. If they were actually competent, these would all be punished so hard. You'd be so behind. The Warwick would just shit on your entire team. It's like, what is this? So you're still bottom. Okay, we're looking for a play bottom. That's pretty fine. Go on that. We're tower diving. Okay. Alright, this fight is fine. You have people on them after all. This is good. Alright, great. Your team grouped, and you got a decent engage off, so now you're probably going to get this tower. That's good. It's good, 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 good. Alright. So, you're leaving, and you're going this way with your team. Why? You don't need to go that way. You could have gone straight into your camps. You could have gotten your Vel'Koz blue. What is this? Where are you going? What is this? Okay, you're getting the blue now. It's like you could have been done with the blue by now if you actually pathed straight up. You could have been on the Gromp and like halfway done. You see how with like if you know where you're gonna go before you do it, you save so much time. So much time that could be spent looking for ganks and warding and just having presence on the map. Like you haven't. Oh my god. Like you haven't exerted pressure. The pressure you get is from bottom lane being retarded. Like they don't ward and they keep pushing up without warding. I can't understand why they would want to do that. And now that this Jinx, after pushing the wave in, decided I'm going to stay here and keep pushing the wave, even though there's nothing else to push. She just stays and dies like an idiot. Okay. Oh my god. Guess I'm not busy, dude. You know what? Fuck it, dude. This game isn't even a. It's not even a good game to review. The top lane was fucked. Like, jungle was fucked. This guy should be like level 12. Your laners should be like level 10, 15, not 10, 15, at least 12. Oh my god, it hurts, dude. So you took your bottom side. Where are you going? You're pathing this way now. Alright, like, why did you path here and then decide you're going to turn around and do Raptors? You should have just done Raptors from here. You would have gotten a lot of time out of it. Right, you could have been done your red now, you could have looked for a gank mid by now, but you're still at your Raptor camp. Alright, you let the enemy see you. That's not really good when you're the jungler. You don't want to walk into the minions and let them know where you are, because invisibility is key. You don't take the plant to get there. Oh my goodness. Can you VOD review me? Yeah, fam. Good players can make decent champs work good. Alright, you know what? You're right. That's why I'm 5-0. Fucking Bard God. So where are you pathing here? You didn't pay to do Baron. You went straight through the lane to do your red. Alright, whatever, dude. But you're not doing your red. Now you turned and... What is this? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? You're not doing anything. Alright, now you're doing the scuttle. After like 8 seconds of indecisiveness. Could have been done the scuttle into their jungle. Right? Could have gotten wards down. You have a trinket? You have double trinket up. This is what I'm talking about, dude. You got wards and you don't use them. You gotta ward this shit. Like, ward this side and try to sneak the blue, and if they figure out, you just jump away because you have it warded. Alright. Coming to the team fight, miss your E. It's pretty fine. You're gonna get the Talon. No, you're not gonna get the Talon. That is just unfortunate because your Kled isn't paying attention. Alright. Not a great team fight to take. Your AD carry's not there, you know. Going in there, a little disagreeable. Right, but like that's what we have to, that's what we gotta look at, you know. Is it like decision making, or is it, I don't think you'd want to play with you now. No, he didn't ask. Hey man, my Bard is legit. Okay. So, gotta back off. What items are you rocking? Spare Visage. What is this, a Randuin's? Okay. Randuin's is fine. Thornmail could have been a thing this game. I actually really like Thornmail. The Randuin's is good if they have a Yasuo, but they don't have a Yasuo, so... And their Jinx is pretty... like, she's actually hard trolling. So yeah, I like the Thornmail purchase if possible. Otherwise, maybe a Dead Man's... Maybe not Dead Man's, that's kind of shitty. But, you know, I think that Thornmail's may have been better. But Randuin's is an okay purchase. That's fine. Alright, so... You're now grouping with your team. But you're not. Just group with them. They're sieging mid. Like, even if this siege is bad, this is like a bad siege idea in my opinion, right? But even if it's bad, it's if your team has decided on something, unless your spam pangs are going to make it better, you just have to follow them with it and just try to make it the best outcome. Like, you're too far back to, like, pressure the turret, though. Like, you should have been standing here the whole time, you know, so you can look for this shit on Jace. That's fine. Good. Oh, your Kled is so unlucky there. Oh, this is good. Okay. 80 carry's dead, though, so you gotta pray that, yep, it's gonna work. Now you walk away from this. Walk, yep. Do you actually kill that guy? Holy shit. Okay. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I guess it works out. That, like, this is the problem, though, you know? It's not like... Your laners, like, your mid laner is just fucking going off. You know? It's like... Oh, goodness. Mid laner, bot lane is just popping off. It's like, holy shit. Honestly, this is a bad game to review because all the factors I already listed, and who just quit? Shasha, the top laner just quit. Like, what's happening? You know, we did a game where no one DCs, and it's just played out by both sides equally for the whole duration. You know. All right, so you took Scuttle, you wandered around a little bit. I hate that wandering, dude. It's actually like triggering me. Wandering around doing nothing is so time inefficient. Like, you look at what camps are left while you're doing the camp, and then you think, what's my next route? What lanes can I influence? Like, what needs to be done, you know? It's, like, actually a little painful. Like, you were going to back, but then you decided not to. What, are you going to get the Gromp? You're not going to get the Gromp. Where are you going? You can't kill the Talon. Is this real? What? This is what the fuck. Oh my god. Ezreal shouldn't have even been here. Oh my god. This kill makes no sense. The talent is actually, oh my, he's like wood 8. I don't get it, dude. Why is he even there? The enemy is like literally inting into you. Like, I don't understand. What? Hit it. What are you doing? You can't. Oh my god. You would have been done the camp by now if you were like using your abilities, you know? And then you could have been over here diving with the Jinx, but now you're doing the red. Alright, now you're done the red. And what happens here? You're coming in, okay. Great, great. E over the wall, or just walk past it, whichever, dude. It's fine, it's fine. Game should be over, right? Just push in and win. I mean, their top laner is fucking trolling. It's just Talon up. Talon's dead. Okay. Where's everyone going? They're all like backing so far away when the game's over. Just win. Why'd they? Why did they cancel the vote? This game is over. Just win. Alright, it's not over though, because the death timers. I wish that it was, but Warwick is gonna kill Ezreal. Did Nami have redemption? I feel like she could have used it while she was dead, but it's whatever. They're literally just inting in. Like, this game is over, yeah? You just win, yeah? It should be over. Why is he walking away? The tower's dead. Whatever, game's over, right? That's all there is to it. It's fucking over, dude. Holy shit. But this is what I wanted to get across. You know, it's the bad pathing for the most part in the early game. It's like, why are you doing Grump? Like, you need to plan out where you're going to go while you're taking camps. Look at lane situations while you're taking camps or while you're walking. Like, standing still in League of Legends is almost certainly one of the worst things you can do, you know? Like, unless you're trying to bait somebody or you're, like, waiting for a gank, standing still is just so dumb. There's just no reason for it, you know? So I don't know if you're tabbed out or if you're lagging or whatever, but that is you need to. This game, you had the potential to be like 2 or 3 levels up on the enemy jungler, but you're only one. You know, like I don't know, dude. It's just it's such inefficient pathing and indecisive behavior. Honestly, that's it though.